In the meantime, on this North Korea situation, the former Assistant Secretary of Defense, Larry Korb. Secretary, very good to have you. I guess it's always good, and you always remind me to talk rather than not. But what do you make of these overtures between the two countries?
Well, I think it's a good first step, and the Olympics provides them a cover. The North did not want to seem that they were, bowing to any pressure, so they said, well, let's talk about the Olympics. The South Koreans and the Trump administration have not been on the same page about, how to deal with this problem, so this gives them a way to begin to talk to the North. And the other thing that happened was we postponed the military exercises that we normally have at this time till after the Olympics, and that, of course, has been one of the sticking points in the negotiations. And from what I understand, the United States may send a high-level delegation, including Vice President Pence, to the Olympics, and this would furnish another occasion for them to be able to talk. And if it doesn't go anyplace, I think then China and Russia will be more willing to keep enforcing the sanctions, because we can say, well, look, we tried your way and it didn't work. So let's go back to the other playbook.
Secretary, I'm wondering if the North Koreans are playing us like a fiddle here. We have to keep our fingers crossed and hope that it all goes well. The South Koreans aren't just being, delayed here, because we can't do any joint military exercise until after the Olympics. And, that provides enormous opportunities for the North Koreans.
Well, the exercises really are more symbolic than anything. I mean, we've got 30,000 troops there. We've got the 7th Fleet over in Japan. So that's not the issue. But if it sends a signal that they like, that helps. Remember, going back when we broke our relations with China, right after they got a nuclear weapon and Mao was making statements that make Kim sound reasonable, it was ping pong diplomacy that started it. They invited a ping pong team, and then we did, and then one thing led to another. Now, will that work? We don't know, but this certainly is a step in the right direction, and it will get us more and more support from our allies. In fact, the president has said he supports the talks.
Do you think, Secretary, that if the president didn't take the position he has, even down to the tweeting about the size of his nuclear button, et cetera, that novel and different as that might have been, it got us here?
Well, there's no doubt about the fact that the United States' strong stance, including him, Secretary Madison, Secretary Tillerson, and the sanctions. And that's the key thing, because the UN, just like 2 weeks ago, passed much more stringent sanctions. The South Koreans intercepted, a ship that was going to try and, give them oil. I think that also helps.
All right. Where does this go? I mean, obviously, if the North is sending athletes, whether it's a large contingent or in addition to a cheering squad, whatever they call it, it's very unlikely they would do any missile tests in the middle of all of that, right?
Well, that's right. And we won't run any exercises either. And, basically, after the Olympics are over, the question, well, do they go back to their nuclear program? Then we go back to the exercises, and we go, really, I think the Chinese and the Russians will be much more willing to put very stringent sanctions on them, because we can say, look, we tried your way, it didn't work, so this is what we got to do.